Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and we're going to try to do Melina's challenge. Now, the reason I say try is because she is getting harder and harder to deal with. No, she is getting, her challenge is a little bit harder and harder. She knows that her mother has a problem sometimes dealing with little bitty things. But anyway, I think we can do this maybe. Now, I'm going to use some of these just backings from, this is a backing from washi strips, just backings from ephemera. You know that I like to use these for my journaling cards because I like the journaling cards to be a little bit stronger, and my tags. She said she had hers cut to 3x4, I think. Let's see. 4. I might leave this, I might leave that size. It's a little bit bigger than 3x4. This is about a 5x4. That looks like a good size journaling card for me. Maybe too big. I may end up cutting it down. But I'm not going to worry about the exact size. That's not a priority here. You have journaling cards all different sizes. I just want to use up my scraps and what I have here. So that's why I'm going for this. Now I will be covering this because I don't want the words and all of that to show. So I'll be covering it in different papers. So let's move that up there. Okay, I'll cover the back also so that it can be journaled on. I just want to start with something kind of strong here. Now, I think for my first one, I'm just going to cover it in some of this avocado dyed paper. I think that will work. Let me see if I can get to my mat over here. And I am using some glue stick on this because it will be fine. I'm going to stitch around it anyway, but the glue stick will. This glue stick usually sticks everything pretty well, so I don't worry about it. This is the one we sell in the store, the Pioneer, and they're getting harder and harder to get in. I think it's because everybody decided they liked them. I think we got about maybe 25 or 30 in this week, and I had to grab a couple of them for myself. Hard for me to get stuff. I have to wait till Melina's back's turned. No, not really. I'm kidding. Alright. And I will, you know that I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to round my corners. Now what I'm going to put on the back is this paper, and this is what is this? This is not the, I don't know. I'm going to put some of this on the back of it, and I'm going to go ahead and cover the back just while I've got it laying here. With these a little bit thicker, then I can tuck them down in any kind of pocket or belly band or anything like that, and I don't have to worry about them bending. And this is a little non-stick mat that I use. We sell those in the store too. You can get glue and everything on there, and when you finish, just go in there and wash it off. And you don't have to worry about it getting too sticky. My fingers get stickier than it does. As you can see right now, I have a petal stuck to my finger. Okay, so that's good to journal on right there. And then this is going to be good for us to build our flower, I think. Now I'm going to grab my corner chomper, and I'm going to round these just a quarter on the 1/4 inch side. Oops. And they're still a little bit wet with glue, so that's why it doesn't work that well. Now, if you wanted to use just cardstock, or like Melina's using, you wouldn't have to do all this covering. But since I wanted to use some of these little pieces up, that's why I did this. Now I'm also going to ink it in Candied Apple. Let's see if I can find the right dauber. Now I'm making Christmas ones, as you can tell, because I'm going with reds and greens. But you can make these for any occasion. Okay, now what she did was made a flower over here using some of these pieces. Now all I did was just took, let me see, I just took a piece. Let's just say this, for instance. This is a little bit thick, but we'll just show you how we did that. I just folded it over, and I'm sure that's the way she showed you how to do it as well. And then you just cut down and up and down, like I showed you how to make those leaves that time. Oops, so that one come out a little bit pointy. The thinner the paper, the easier it is, of course. And just cut them all different sizes. They don't have to be the same size. None of mine are. So let's see. And it just makes a little petal like that. So now, I don't know if she started out, she didn't start off with a circle. She just started off with kind of laying her petals out. And I've cut some big, some smaller. We're just going to alternate back and forth. And I have no idea if mine will come out anywhere near what she did. This is a little bit tougher for me when it comes to putting little things like this together. I don't envision things like she does. Okay. You know, I'm going to have to start with my circle because I can't build on nothing. And I'm going to use a 1-inch scallop. I don't know if that is... don't know how that will work, but we're going to try it. And I think I'm just going to punch it from that right there. Whoops. So there is a 1-inch scallop. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up a little bit. And I'm going to lay it where it hangs off just a little bit and glue it that way. Alright. Now I think I should be able to do these, to put these on there. Maybe. And I am going to ink mine. You don't have to ink yours. You can just put them down. I am going to ink these in the Candied Apple, but you could also ink them in Vintage Photo, just anything that you have. I just want this to be for my Christmas journal, so I'm going to go with reds and greens. Okay, let's just grab a few more petals and pull it in. This is all from scrap paper, all of these little pieces. I just grabbed scraps that I knew would go and started pulling them out and cutting. Now I'm also going to let that leaf hang off a little bit because I want it to look like the flower's just coming off the page. Or like the flower is going off the page, I should say. Oh, she put, okay. I think her petal, her little thing was on top, so we'll come back and put another one on top of that. That's not a problem. We can do that. Now let's see. I think I want that one. This was an old collection from last year, this paper was. And I have a mixture of all sorts of paper. Some of these are scrapbook paper. Some of them are pattern paper. Some of them are cardstock. I just alternated. Some of them are digitals. This is off of a digital scrap. Okay, now we need a bigger one again. And let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. We shall see. I think I should have left those not glued so far down. Let's see. Okay, let's put that there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to glue the tips of them down first, and then if we need to tuck in, we can. That should work. Let's just glue the tips down, and then we can come back and just tuck in different places. Let's see, this looks like it might need to be one up here. Do this one, it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay, all right, I might get the hang of it by the time I'm finished. Nope, not that one. Too much of a different color. Let's bring a little bit of green in there, maybe. Deeper green. Yeah, and then maybe you can see all of her little scraps is all organized. Mine are just like scattered all over my desk. That's the difference in me and my daughter. Let's see, maybe we'll put one of these in there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is just an old book page that was tea-dyed, or a piece of one. Alright, so the moral is to glue down just the tips and then come back and fill in. So I didn't here, so I don't know how we'll do there. Maybe we'll just, I don't know. We can't put anything else there because we've already glued those down. Let's do that. Looks pretty. Then you can come back when you finish and glue down the other parts. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Do we want that there? Maybe. Okay. I don't know if that looks like any kind of like a flower, but what about that there? That will work. Okay. I don't mind that. I do wish I had another little one right there. Let's see. Do I have a little tiny piece that I might could tuck in there and make it look like it belonged to there? Okay, we're going to use this one, and I'm going to cut it back. And we're going to see if we can get it in there. Let's see. Need it cut back the other way. Let's see. Oh, almost. Let's cut it a little bit more. Okay, that'll work right there. So we got these little giblets everywhere now. Okay, now let's see if we can get that stuck in there where it looks like it's under that other one, but it's really not. It's really on top of it. Okay, now we can glue that little piece down. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Do we need anything else tucked in anywhere? Let's see. I feel like I want a little bit more green in here. Maybe that green. Okay, maybe instead of the book page, this little bit of red. What do you think? Let's look at it. Okay. Then I'm gonna need some little something right here, just a little bitty one. Oh, that one's cute. Okay, what about that? Do I need something here too? See, that's my problem. I go back and forth and I keep adding, and the next thing you know, it's out of hand. Nope, I think that'd be too much. Okay, let's look at maybe this. Nope. Maybe this. Nope, that covers up too much. Okay, let's just add this in. And I think we're going to call this one almost finished. I have no idea. Daughter, don't do this to me. Okay. Put that one right in there. And then we got a green one here. And yes, we're going to ink it in red. And it's going to tuck right under there. Okay. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue all these little tips down. Oh, I don't mind that. I mean, it's not beautiful, but I don't mind it. All right, we're going to cut another circle. And we're going to put it right on top like that. The circle just helps me get started. I don't know. It may not be for everybody, but it just helps me get going. Let's see if that's about centered up. That looks good enough. Okay. Now, I got something all over that and all over this, but we'll fix that. Now, I'm going to trim these off. I don't think Melina went off of her page, but you can do it, I guess, either way. I just wanted to trim that off to make it look like that was just half of the flower. Okay, now we need to put something here, something down here to cover my boo-boos. Okay, these are some of our words that we did last year and gave away. So I think I'm going to use this one. It says Christmas Star. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I still have these in our files. My computer messed up last year and I lost some of my files. So I don't know, but if I have them, I'll share them again and you can have them for free. But I can't remember. I may have to make them all over again. Put that up here where my boo-boo is. There we go. And then I just need a little something right here, and I think I know the perfect thing. Let me find it. I've got a piece of one of these little doilies, and hopefully, yep, it's going to cover it up. These are the doilies that Katie made and sent to me. She does not do these to sell. This is just some happy mail, and I am hoarding them. I've got them hid away. I don't want to remember to use them because I don't want to run out. Is that not pitiful? Okay, I think that is going to be that one. So you can journal on the back. There is a journal card. And it's got a little faux flower there. Okay, let's try another. And I probably will stitch around those just because it'll cover up some of my other messes. Okay, on this one, I think I'm going to cover it with this green, and then we can do our flower. You know what? I wouldn't even have to cover this. This is a nice thick paper. Let's just cut it. I'm not going to have to cover anything. I'll have to cover the back, of course, but this paper is very, very thick. It's a blue fern, so you know it's thick. Alright, let's do 4 and maybe 5 inch. Okay. See, that's on that side. Isn't that cute? But that clash with the flower. Okay, we're going to round the corners. Well, let's go ahead and put something on the back. Let's just cover the back with this. That'll work. You don't have to press down on this glue as hard as I do. I pressed down on it way too hard. Okay. Okay, let's trim this off. And somebody asked me why was I not using my flex scissors that's for my arthritis. Well, right now my arthritis is doing really well, and as long as I'm not cutting anything really thick, I do fine with it. And right now I haven't been cutting anything thick. So, but if I start cutting, you know, thick paper or doing a lot of fussy cutting or something like that, then I definitely switch over to them. But this is just thin little copy paper. I still have them, still right over there. They do need a good cleaning, and that's one reason I put them aside for a little while. I need to break down and take them out and do a good scrub on them because they've got glue mounted up. As a matter of fact, I need to clean all of my scissors. All of my scissors. Alright, let me find a green ink. Okay, we're going to go with Pine Needle. This is a distress ink from Tim Holtz. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let's start with a circle again. And I think I'll just punch a circle out of this paper. Whoops. And we'll see. I mean, I'll have to punch another one, but this will give me a start. So, which way's up? That way. So we'll glue this down. Right there, somewhere near the middle. And then we're going to start putting some leaves on here. Or petals. These are not leaves, these are petals. Petals. Okay. And I'm going to ink these up in green. Pine Needle. That one was already inked in the red, but I'm just going to cover over it. You know, I was thinking this would be pretty to do on the edge of a journal page too. That would be real pretty. Could do that. Let's see. Bring in some tans to kind of offset it a little bit. We don't want to do solid green, but we'll start gluing and we'll see what we get. I think I'll glue this one over here first. And I'm just going to glue down the very tip like that. And then we'll go around from there. That way I can come back and add pieces in if I need to. Okay, if I did 10 more of these, I might get the hang of it and I might like it. But it might take at least 10 more. Uh-oh. Wrong way. This needs to go in. Let's see. That one. My flowers are not as big as Melina's so far, but that's okay. They don't have to be a particular size. I guess I'm not spreading out as much as I need to. Don't know, but these are okay with me. Let's see. I want to come back in with something, but not... Oh, I kind of like that red and the contrast there. So let's do that. Tuck it under. Let's tuck it under over. So it's going over this one and under that one. And let's do this one here, same way. All right, under, over. There we go. And maybe this little guy. These are cute, Melina. Thanks for the share. All right, under, over. Yeah, I like that. All right, and then let's see, one right here. I'd like to have a little bit of red on it. Maybe that. Look at it from this direction. Nope, don't like that one. Maybe this. Yeah, it looks a little better, but I feel like I've got too much of that one showing, so let's see if we can tame him a little bit. Maybe this. Yeah, let's put that down there. Need to tame that tan down a little bit. Okay. Now I can come back in with maybe this, do you think? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now I need something up here. So let me look. What have I got here? Well, we've got this one. It's got some little words on it. Oh, that'd be cute. Let's do that. And do I want the fat side out or the skinny side? The skinny side. And I'm going to put that under both of them. Okay. Oh, now I need something right there. See, that's my problem. I go and I think, yep, that one looks good, but I need something else there. What have we got? Nope. We may even have to cut a piece down for that. Oh, that'll work. That'll work, maybe. After I ink him, he will. Okay. Now, let's see if we've got anything near the way it needs to be. All right, do we need a little bit out through there, maybe? Yeah, I think so. So, let's go ahead and bring in some more red under there, maybe. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just putting pieces down. Oh yeah, that right there, that'll work. You know, I might try doing this on a journal page. I think it'd be pretty. You know, you could do it either from either side. That would be pretty. That's a good idea. We might do that in our next new journal page ideas. Okay, yeah, that, and I think that's going to be that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces down. You could leave them up, I guess, but I would end up tearing them if I left them up. So we're going to glue all of them down. And I just find it easier to leave them up until the very end. You might find it easier to glue them all the way down. I don't know. I think Melina glued hers down as she went. But, you know, that's up to you. Whichever way you find it the easiest. If it wasn't for putting them in and out of a pocket, I kind of like them sticking up on the ends. But they would definitely tear if you didn't have them glued down well. Okay, let's cut another little piece to go there. Because I've completely covered that one up. See if that's somewhat near. Yeah, that'll work. Uh-oh, I didn't glue that one down, did I? Okay, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. Oh, I like that. I like that. We do need to put a word on there. Let's do peace on earth. How's that sound? And I just printed these words on regular printer paper, and I wish I had printed them on thicker paper. They're a little bit too flimsy. Okay. A little bit of green ink. And we want to put this up there. I think so. Yes, I like that. Cute. Okay, there's another journaling card. And of course I've got ink all over the back of that, but that's okay. You know, it's off of these nasty fingers of mine. Okay, there's another. Let's see. Let's use, let's see. Let's use maybe this paper. You know what? Let's cover this with book page and see how one looks with book page on top. Never know until you try, right? Make sure we don't have any bad words on here. I think I cut a lot of petals anticipating that I would get a lot of these done. You know, you could do one in just all book page, vintage book page. That would look good too. Righty. So we're going to put that on this side. We need to cover this side. And let's just use that to cover with. I'll show you later what this is or what it was before I cut it apart. We're going to be working with those too in another video. Oops, wrong side. It's more just junk mail or ephemera packs. We need to make some Christmas clusters too. I haven't got any, I don't think. Not unless somebody sent me some in Happy Mail that I haven't found yet. Okay. Now, on this one, I think we might ink it just in Vintage Photo, since we're using a old book page. Okay, as usual, I've got to start off with my circle. I don't feel like I can do anything without my circle. Just going to punch another one of these green ones. Well, maybe this time I'll use the red side. And I'm not even going to ink this one because this is going to be almost hid. I don't know why I was inking those other ones. Alright, there we go. Now, what are we going to ink? Let's just ink these in Vintage Photo. And I'm going to use a combination of just the reds and greens and browns and tans. Just what I have left laying here. Book page. No, let's don't use a book page because we've got book page behind. So I'm just going to ink a few of these up. Okay, let's start gluing down. Let's see. I think I might start with this one right here. It's a big one. Let's start with it over here. And then I need a pretty big one on this side. Then we'll start filling in. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Right there. And I've already inked these, so whoops. Don't want to put a tree upside down. And let's see. This one. Alright. I have to kind of turn mine this way so I can tell what's going on. And if you get to the point that you think some of them need to be cut off, just trim them. I think this one I'm going to try to build up a little bit more, maybe. I say maybe because who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's see, let's go with a little bit of brown. And a little bit of brown on the other side. And oh yeah, I didn't think I'd like that, but I do. Oops. I need to refill my glue. I can always tell when it starts falling over that I need to refill it. Ooh, I wanted that one in there, but that's going to be really, really big. Let's see. Will it tuck down anymore? Well, you know what? We're going to trim it because I want to use it. Let's see. There we go. And yep. And then maybe, oh yeah. Okay, the more of these I do, the better I like it. So So I think I like it. Let's see, that one be there? Yep, looks good. Cool. Okay. Maybe this. Not that one, maybe. This one? Nope. This one? Yep, that one. Oh my goodness, we could just keep going around and around with these, couldn't we? You could just keep filling them. But I think that's large enough. Don't think I need anything more. I like that. Okay. We're going to glue these little petals down. Oh yeah. I really like that on the book page. Okay. Now we're going to cut another little circle. Where's my, let's see. We inked this in brown, didn't we? We're going to put this down. Right there. Let's see. Is that about right? Yep. Okay. And then we're going to trim it off. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay. Now we need a word. So, what shall we do? Let's just do Merry Christmas. You know, scissors cut much better when they don't have a bunch of goop on them. Okay, so who likes the new time? Let me know if your state doesn't change the time. Oh, I hate it. I wish they'd leave it alone. It's like it gets dark at 4:30 here. It's terrible. Oh, yes, I like that. And you know what? We could put that right out through there. What do you think about that? What, would that work? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Oh, cute. Okay. All right, I think that is it. 3 we got done. But, you know, that's pretty good for me, considering I had to figure out how I was going to do them first. And I've still got enough, and I'll probably do 2 more. I'll do one with these that I've got here, and then I'll do one with neutral colors. But I'm going to stitch around these, and then in the photos you'll see the stitching and, you know, the whole 9 yards. I like them. Thank you, Melina. Good idea. And I think I will definitely do a journal page using this too. I may just make it a little bit bigger, make my petals a little bigger. I don't know. All right, we will talk to you guys later. I hope you're doing Melina's challenge. I will link her channel and her video below. Make sure you go over and check that out. And subscribe to her channel while you're there. She is my daughter. A lot of you have asked, is she my daughter? Yes, she is. She is my daughter. She's my oldest. And very, very proud of her. She has come a long way this year and all of the things that she is accomplishing, so very proud of her. You go over and check her out, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. Give her video a thumbs up, and don't forget to give mine a thumbs up. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.